Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based right outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. My clients are all throughout the United States. We're helping them with so many different types of immigration applications, almost all types of immigration applications. We work with work-based applications. We work with humanitarian cases like U visas for victims of crime, T visas for victims of trafficking, VAWA, one of our most common case types in our situation is going to be spouses of U.S. citizens or green card holders that are victims of abuse in their marriage. Of course, family green card applications. Let us know if we can help you with your immigration applications. And I'm on here live to answer questions. So we're on here to answer questions about immigration generally. And if you want to schedule a confidential consultation, you can do that by calling our office at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Hi, Waldene. Hi, NM. Hi, Jamar. Hi, Show. Nice to see you guys. So many folks here on TikTok. I'm streaming live on multiple platforms as usual. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. If you're just joining me, I'm an immigration lawyer. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. Hi, Mohammed. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. If you know of others that want to ask immigration questions, just share this post with them. I'm going to be on here for a little bit to answer questions, to provide some general information about immigration. If you want to talk privately about your case, call our office or go on our Facebook page or on our website to schedule a confidential consultation. You can do that on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration. Same thing with our website, agarwalimmigration.com. We're the same on all our social media platforms. So if you don't already follow us or like us or share this post with others, you should do that so you can be notified when I go live. I'm trying to be on more frequently because I know you guys are confused sometimes and need some immigration assistance. So you want to find out some of your quick immigration answers, and I'm here to answer them for you. Okay, and here, hi Shafiza, nice to see you as always. Great. So I'm here to answer questions. Hi, Boo. Hi. Boo says Boo's from Maryland. Boo, I think you may have joined me before. I feel like I recognize that name, but thank you for joining again. If you would like to reach out to us, please go ahead. You can do that at 703-348-1663. We are actually closed technically right now. We close at 5 p.m. Eastern time. But you can schedule a consultation at our Facebook page or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com, or you can call us and we'll give you a call back tomorrow. My assistant is back in the office and you can reach us at 703-348-1663. If you know of other people that want to ask questions, like now is the opportunity. Share this. Let them know so they can like us, follow us, and be notified as well. Same thing with you. Share, like, and follow us on all our social media platforms. Someone here on TikTok is asking, what's the cost of a consultation? Our consultation is $150. It's done by phone or by Zoom. You can, I actually don't really limit the time for the consultation unless I have another call right after, but I still do answer questions by email, or if we need to schedule a longer time to chat. If you have a more complicated issue, we go ahead and do that at no additional charge. So I don't technically limit the time for the consultation, but it is scheduled for 30 minutes. We go through your immigration history, how you entered, where you're from, what applications have you filed, and then we go through and see what you're eligible for and what immigration opportunities you have, as well as answering a lot of immigration questions for you for applications that might already be pending or past applications or any changes that you need to make. So give us a call. You can reach us 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right. Y'all here saying I have a VAWA approved. Do I still need a I-601 again after my wife withdrew her support? It just depends. Sometimes you need waivers for misrepresentation or for other potential issues for your green card. So if you did an I-130 and an I-601A provisional waiver, you don't necessarily need that for VAWA if you are doing an adjustment of status. But you may be doing an application, a waiver application for other potential issues. So you want to if you want to chat about that, give us a call. But if you have a lawyer, this is something that your lawyer would be able to identify. If you need a waiver, if they're working on putting together that waiver for you, you should reach out to your attorney. If you need help with your VAWA case, call us 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. If you want to know when I'm on live, please make sure that you follow us, like us on all our platforms. We are Agarwal Immigration on Facebook, on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. You can go ahead and schedule a consultation right now or call our office. We'll give you a call right back tomorrow when we reopen again at 8 a.m., 703-348-1663. All right. Wow, I think you guys kind of kept your questions up over the weekend. There's so many here, and I'm going to get to them. I want to start off with my question of the day, which is what we normally do. Hi. Oh, I have two Mohammeds here on Facebook. Hello. Nice to see you both. Thank you so much for joining me. If I can help you with any kind of immigration questions, go ahead and put that in here just as a disclaimer for myself. Everything that I talk about here is general, since I don't know your immigration case. We have so many people online, so it's not an attorney-client relationship per se, but if you want to create one, you can definitely do that on our Facebook page. Schedule an appointment with me, or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. You can see my availability, figure out what works best with your schedule, and go ahead, make the payment and schedule right there through the website or through our Facebook page. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, so I can help clients no matter where in the U.S. they are located. Okay? All right, so I want to start off with, I'm a U.S. citizen, right? If I'm a U.S. citizen and I want to sponsor my spouse, so I'm sorry, I'm rephrasing the question a little bit. So if I want a green card and my U.S. citizen spouse has a criminal record, can they still sponsor me for a green card? So this is about crime. So we have many times people calling us, they didn't realize that their spouse had some kind of criminal conviction, and they don't know if it's going to impact their own green card application. So sometimes you marry someone, they have a criminal issue, and they sponsor you for a green card. You figure out at that point that maybe they might not be eligible for that green card application. Okay, so certain crimes will impact a U.S. citizen's ability to sponsor someone. So that's something to keep in mind. Certain crimes will impact whether a U.S. citizen can sponsor someone, a spouse, for a green card. However, if it's you who are married to a U.S. citizen, let's say they have a felony, you might still be eligible for something like VAWA based on abuse in the marriage. And that abuse can be psychological or verbal abuse. And it doesn't matter the crime that your U.S. citizen spouse is convicted of, you might still be eligible to file for that green card on your own in a way that wouldn't have worked if the two of you were applying together. Obviously, there has to be abuse in the marriage. Everything has to be truthful and accurate, but you might be eligible to file for that based on abuse in the marriage. So that's something you should reach out to an attorney about, talk about your situation, and we can screen you to see if you're eligible for a VAWA-based green card where you can qualify for work authorization on your own. You can qualify for a green card ultimately on your own, and eventually U.S. citizenship as well. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. And if you want to check out my availability on our Facebook page, Agarwal Immigration, or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com, don't hesitate. Look at it, see if it works for you, and get your consultation on the calendar. Okay? Awesome. All right, let me see. I have some VAWA related questions here on YouTube. Let's see, guys. Hi, Adu. Nice to see you. Okay, Anam says, let's see. Let me get from the beginning here. If I want to check if there is a removal proceeding or an NTA after a marriage-based petition was denied, and I check the EOIR case status and my A number, and it says there's no case, is that sufficient? So that's what we do, NM. So if we want to find out if someone has a removal case against them, what we do is we take the A number, we go to EOIR case status, which is the immigration court. You can put in your A number and see if you have a case against you. So that's what we do. Usually that's correct, but if you want some real information, what you can do is file a Freedom of Information Act request for yourself in the Department of Justice and the immigration court, and see what records they have. And if they have no records, that is official confirmation that you do not have an immigration case against you. So it's a good first step to check the online case status. If nothing comes up, I would go ahead and file a FOIA request to see if there are any other records, because sometimes the online case status can be wrong. If we can help you, call us. So you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. And check out our Facebook page or our website. You can schedule a consultation directly on there if you want to talk more about your case. Okay? All right. Adu says, how can I pay for a 485, which is an adjustment status application, if I'm doing a concurrent filing and I filed an I-130 online? We file everything by paper, so you can always file by paper and attach a check. I'm not sure how the online system works from your end. It's different for us on our side, but as attorneys, we file by paper and we attach the checks. We do separate checks, separate filing fees for all of the applications. Actually, that's a recent change with the USCIS. They want to have separate filing fees for all the applications. So that's something, no matter if you're doing an H-1B or if you're doing a green card based, a family-based green card, you should have separate filing fees for all of your different cases. Okay? If we can help you with your green card applications or your non-immigrant visa applications, you can reach out to us at 703-348-1663. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States and abroad with their immigration applications. Thank you so much. Mohammed, thank you for joining. He says, great job. Go ahead. I will. Thanks for joining. If you have friends that have immigration questions, please go ahead and share this with them so they can be notified when I go live. They can come on when I go live and ask their own questions. And if you don't already follow us or like us on our social media platforms, make sure you do that so you can be notified when I'm on here, and you can hop on and learn about immigration or ask questions, whatever floats your boat here. You can reach us at 703-348-1663 if you want to call us, or you can, of course, check us out on our website, Facebook page, and make your consultation appointment right there if you want to speak privately about your immigration case. Okay? All right. Mueller here says, I have a pending VAWA and a I-485, which is, VAWA is many times for people who are filing independently of their spouse for a green card. And 485 is adjustment of status application. He says, I have a 485 and a VAWA as well. And I have a question. I have a combo card, but I came illegally to the U.S. Can I travel abroad with these pending cases? The permanent bar can apply to me? Question mark. Okay, I always advise my VAWA clients to hold off, guys. I always advise my VAWA clients to wait till you get your green card before you travel, because there can be some issues when you come back. We've seen cases, not our clients thankfully, but we've seen cases where people have left with a VAWA and a 485 pending, and they come back, they're stopped by immigration, they're asked all these questions, but they've been on a flight and they're tired and they're delayed, and they say certain things that may not line up with the application just because they're tired and they're not ready to be questioned and grilled in this kind of way. So sometimes that hurts your application, because if it's not exactly consistent, it might hurt your VAWA application and you might ultimately be denied. So my thought, even though you're allowed to travel with a VAWA application and there's a high chance that you might not be stopped on your return, you could get stopped. So I would just wait. If you've already been in the U.S. for a long time, I know you want to go home, or you know you want to visit family, right? I know that. But if you can wait, if there's no emergency, just wait until you get your green card and then travel as much as you want. Okay? That's my advice. That's what I tell people. I want you to not risk your immigration status. You've already come so far and you're working so hard and you've been in such difficult situations. So wait till you get that green card before you start traveling. That's my advice. Of course, it's not required. But Mueller, you're saying, if the quick answer to your question here is yes. With VAWA advanced parole, with your travel authorization, yes, you are allowed to travel. I would wait, however, until you get your green card. Okay, I hope that answers your question. You can reach us if you have additional questions. If you want to talk privately about your immigration case, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Of course, you can schedule a consultation on our Facebook page or on our website, and follow us, like us if you want to just hop on here when I go live and ask that one-off question. Hi, Manjeet. Nice to see you. All right, I see a whole bunch of questions here, my TikTok friends. Let me try to get through them for you. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys. All right, if someone got their green card in 2020 and it expires in 2022 and they got a 4-year extension, when can they file for citizenship? That's a great question. So you can, depending on who they're married to or how they got their green card, but let's say they're married to a U.S. citizen, right? Let's say you're married to a U.S. citizen, you got your green card in 2020, you're eligible for citizenship in 2023 in most cases. Obviously, I don't know your specific situation, so I would reach out and make sure that everything lines up, but just generally speaking, you are eligible 3 years after you're a green card holder if you're married to a U.S. citizen. So in 2023, they'll be eligible for citizenship. You can go ahead and file. As long as you timely filed your removal of conditions application, you will be eligible to file for citizenship 3 years after you became a green card holder. So when that happens, you will have a citizenship interview and a 10-year green card interview at the same time. So you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I hate that expression, but you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone by applying for citizenship at the same time as the removal of conditions. So one will be pending because it's taking so long to get the removal of conditions interview scheduled. You'll be able to also file for citizenship, and in many cases it speeds that up because citizenship interviews are scheduled much faster. And once you go into that citizenship interview, they're going to make a decision on both things, your 10-year green card application and your citizenship application. So we've seen that happen many times. It's much better. I would highly recommend it for people that qualify. So if you can call us, we can certainly walk you through that process, facilitate that process for you, or do it for you, hold your hand through it. I'm happy to do that. Give us a call at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Of course, you can check out our Facebook page or our website and schedule a consultation directly there if I can answer some immigration questions for you or help you with some applications. Okay, again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I help clients no matter where they're located. We do work with employment-based applications, humanitarian applications, and family applications as well. So no matter what kind of immigration application you're dealing with, most likely we will be able to help you. All right, I look forward to meeting many of you for a consultation. If you haven't joined me before, let me just give you an overview on what that's like. What we do is you can schedule on your own on the Facebook page or on our website. You can see my availability, make the payment. Our consultations cost $150. They're scheduled for 30 minutes. We don't necessarily cut you off in 30 minutes, but they're scheduled for 30 minutes. It's with me, and we go over all of your questions, your immigration history. We go through different options. I ask questions, I get clarifications, and we go through timelines, options, fees, everything. So that's what a consultation is for. Call us if you're wondering, get to know us better, get to know how our firm works, and see if we're the right fit for you in helping with your applications. Okay, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right, what happens at a government background check? What happens at biometrics? This is actually a new question. I've never gotten it before. What happens at a biometrics appointment? So most of the time when you file an immigration application, the government will receive it, will send you a receipt notice, and shortly after that, in a few months, you will get scheduled for biometrics. So basically what the government is looking at, they get your fingerprints. It's about a 20-minute appointment. You bring your state-issued ID. It's okay if you're out of status, right? Because you qualify for a lot of times different types of applications, even if you're out of status. So don't let that scare you. Go to your fingerprinting appointment. Go to your biometrics appointment, okay? You go to the appointment. You give your fingerprints, and they, in your identification, and they basically run a background check on your case. All right, so they run a background check. They want to see, are you in removal proceedings? They want to see, do you have a criminal history? and if and that's just part of your application. So many times with our firm, we run a FBI background check before we file the application for you, and sometimes we even attach that report with your immigration application, because part of a lot of immigration applications is good moral character. So to run that background check and attach it to your applications is just part of our process. There are no surprises when USCIS does their own background check, right? Because we already have the information when we submit your application as well. So that is what happens at a USCIS background check. There's nothing to be afraid of. Keep your appointment, go to your appointment, nothing to worry about. It's part of the process. They just want to see if you've ever been in immigration court. They want to see if you have any kind of criminal charges or convictions before they approve your application. It's part of the process. Don't be worried. You're going to do great. If you qualify, take advantage, get status, get that work permit. And if you want to know whether you qualify, call us 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right. Is a psychologist evaluation a must to prove emotional abuse? Oh, that's a great question. And is a psychological evaluation a must to prove emotional abuse? So we have had cases approved, many cases, with no psychological evaluation. It is not necessary. The only time we submit a psychological evaluation in the beginning of a case, we actually don't in the beginning of a case, excuse me. What we do is if the government asks for additional evidence of abuse, that is something that we submit in response to an RFE. But in terms of VAWA cases, we submit most of our VAWA cases with zero psychological evaluation, and we have had approvals without psychological evaluation. So do not think it's a must. It's not necessary in many cases. But if you have it and you want to submit it, go ahead. Some attorneys do it differently, but in our firm, we submit without the psychological evaluation. We've gotten approvals, we've been successful, so I don't think it's necessary in the beginning, but we do let our clients know that this might be a possibility if we get a request for additional evidence. We then send them to a psychologist, get an evaluation, and that's submitted in response to a request for evidence. Okay, I hope that helps you guys. Call us if we can help you with your VAWA case. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. If you know of others that have immigration questions, that want to know about us, about our firm, want to join us the next time I'm on here, please share this with them because they can then ask their question. And if you don't already like us or follow us on social media, please do so. You can do that. We're Agarwal Immigration on most of our social media platforms, which is right now I'm streaming on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Okay, and you're welcome. And says thank you. You're welcome. Waldine is saying, do you think we have good news about the 601A case? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but give me a call if I can help you, okay? Adu says, I will call you tomorrow. Awesome. I look forward to meeting you perhaps tomorrow. We are doing our consultations. Our next available consultations are on Wednesday afternoon. So if you want to get in on Wednesday, reach out to us now, or you can look at my availability on our Facebook page or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and go ahead and schedule your consultation right now before it gets filled up. But we have a few spots available Wednesday afternoon, and then again some next week, I think. Okay. Okay, Boost says, how about someone who is in removal proceedings and an I-130 was just approved? Does she need to withdraw her asylum from the court? So if someone is in removal proceedings, the court has jurisdiction. So what needs to happen is a motion to terminate proceedings in immigration court, right? So you can't just withdraw a court-filed application because there's still proceedings happening. So if you have an I-130 and you qualify, I would ask your attorney to contact the government, the DHS attorney, to see if they will terminate, if they agree to terminating proceedings, if you otherwise qualify for relief. So no point in withdrawing your asylum application until they decide whether or not they are going to allow you to terminate proceedings. If they terminate proceedings, then your case can move forward with USCIS. Okay? Hope that's helpful, Boo. Call us if we can help you, 703-348-1663. Again, this is general information. I don't know your specific immigration story or your immigration history. So if you want specific information to you, I would be happy to chat with you. Call us or go online and schedule a consultation right now with me, and I can talk to you by phone or by Zoom or in person. For those of you that want to come and visit us here in Arlington, Virginia, would love to see you in person. Call us and we can get you on our calendar as soon as possible. Okay? Boo is Nicole. Cool. All right. Okay. All right. What does a conviction mean under immigration law? So what is a conviction under immigration law? Okay. So a conviction under immigration law is any kind of finding of guilt for a criminal charge, right? So any finding of guilt for a criminal charge is a conviction. Okay, so if you have a charge pending and there's no decision on it, the only way it can impact your immigration case at that point is for good moral character. So what you want to do at that point is balance out the evidence, the negative criminal charge, with all of the good things about you. Have you paid taxes? Do you work? Do you take care of family members? Are you a member of an organization or a church perhaps, right? So all of these different things can help show that you're a good person, that you contribute to your community, that you take care of your family, that you care about those around you. And if you don't have a conviction, these factors can help balance out just the fact that you might have a criminal charge, right? If a criminal charge is dismissed, you can explain that. If it's dropped, you can explain that. If you were never convicted, that's great news. It can't be held against you. It can only impact your application if there's a conviction. Otherwise, it just goes into good moral character. So those of you with crimes on your records, don't let that prevent you from applying for immigration benefits if you qualify. If you want to know whether you qualify, reach out to us. You can do that by calling our office, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. We can help you talk through your immigration opportunities, your different options, your timeline, your fees. We'll go through all of it during a consultation, okay? Reach us at 703-348-1663. Awesome. Let's see. Fatima says, is a tax filing of my husband required for a VAWA application because he threatened me that he will not show me as I can't get any immigration facilities? All right. Fatima, I don't know exactly what your question is, but your husband's documents are not required for your VAWA application. What you do need to show is that you were in a real marriage, not just for immigration purposes. You want to also show that you lived with your husband for a specific period of time, right? So his tax documents don't necessarily impact your case, but you do need enough evidence that you were in a good faith marriage. And if you don't have that evidence, you need to have some explanation for why you don't have that evidence, right? Because we have many situations where, for example, an abusive spouse will not put their spouse that they're abusing, their foreign citizen spouse, on the lease. They won't put them on the bank accounts, but that's all part of the abuse. So we want that explanation to show why there are no documents, right? Because they want to keep you perhaps from getting a green card. So sometimes that's the case. Not sure exactly what your situation is. It's very important to be truthful, accurate, provide factual information in your immigration applications, including VAWA. But if you don't have documentation, you want to have an explanation for why you don't have that. But your husband's tax documents, Fatima, are not required. If we can help you with your VAWA case, give us a call, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. We can help you figure out a process and strategy for your immigration applications. Schedule a consultation online on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. Okay? Great. Let's see. What other questions can I answer for you guys today? Let's see. Okay. After you file for citizenship and you get a divorce, what's going to happen? All right. So as long as everything you've previously submitted was truthful and accurate, it's okay. So you've got a green card and you qualify for citizenship, right? It's okay as long as everything you submitted was truthful and accurate. Sometimes people ask, I had a 2-year green card, I got divorced, and now I'm filing for my 10-year green card and citizenship at the same time. You can get divorced. No one's forcing you to be married to people that are hurtful to you, that are abusive towards you. You're allowed to get divorced. It's not going to impact your case, but just make sure you prepare the correct information. So if you're going from a 2-year green card to a 10-year green card, you want to request a waiver of the joint filing requirement. So you want to do that based on divorce. You want to do it properly. If you're requesting a waiver, if you're not doing things in sort of a straightforward way, you want to talk to an attorney to make sure that you don't mess up your status. You don't mess up your immigration status. You don't mess up that green card opportunity when you've worked so hard to get it after all this time. Call us if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. But listen, if you're going from a 2-year green card to a 10-year green card and you get divorced, right? That's okay, as long as you can prove and you have enough documents to show that your relationship was real, that you entered into that marriage in good faith. All right? And you still qualify for citizenship as long as everything you've provided to immigration has been truthful and accurate. All right, I hope that is helpful. If we can help you, reach out to us, 703-348-1663. Okay. How long does it take after you file to get an I-130 approved? Usually in under a year, so 9 months to 12 months is what we tell our clients. It takes that long usually to get an I-130 approved. But no, then I-130 alone does not give you any immigration benefits other than just helping to kind of give you permission to move to the next step in that green card process. So that could be consular processing that green card abroad, that could be adjustment of status if you didn't concurrently file with the I-130. Okay, so I-130 alone does not really provide immigration status. It is a first step to getting a green card, but that alone is not going to provide immigration status. So just make sure, if necessary, the person you are sponsoring has some kind of immigration status independent of your green card application. All right, hope I can help you. Reach out to us if we can. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. All right. I've been waiting for 18 months for a citizenship case decision. Can I reapply? I would not reapply if your case is delayed. So what you want to do is get your case back on track. Citizenship is moving pretty quickly right now. There could be some kind of mistake or inconsistency in your application. So what you want to do is review your application, see if there are any errors. If there are, you can go ahead and correct it before your interview is scheduled. If it's outside of normal processing times, you can submit an inquiry. You can also reach out to your congressperson or your senator to see if they can get some more information about your case, right? All of these different things that you can do. If your case is pending for a longer time, you also have the option of suing the government. So that's something else. That's another option for you. So call us if we can help with any of these things to get your case back on track. We do this a lot. We keep track of all of our cases, and as soon as we see that it's outside of normal processing times, we do submit inquiries. So call us if we can help, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right, guys, I think I have to wrap up for today. I will be on again. If you don't already like us or follow us on our social media platforms, please do. We're Agarwal Immigration, right now streaming from TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, right? We're streaming on all these platforms. Agarwal Immigration is our handle on all of these platforms. Make sure you like us and follow us if you want to be notified when we go live. And of course, share this post with others. I will be on again this week, a couple more times this week, and hopefully I can get to your question if I didn't get to it today. Look forward to meeting some of you by phone or in person or by Zoom, which is our most common way to do consultations. Call us or go online and schedule it right now. I will see you all soon. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.